So, what's going on in your world this morning? It's a grey day out there today, but I have a feeling it might brighten up later. It's sort of got that kind of interesting feeling to the morning where the weather could change at any time. Then that's, I suppose, is the nature of everything. Things can change. That's interesting. Camera's slightly off. So I can just turn that. OCD kicking in. Okay. So, what's going on for you today? What's in your plan for today? Do we have a plan for today, or have you just got things that are coming up? Are you looking forward to them with excitement, or are they looming as big nasty things that you've got to deal with? So whatever all of that is, just let it go. Just for the next 20 minutes, half an hour, just let all of that go and pay it no mind. Just allow your mind just to soften, okay? What we're going to do is just allow the brain just to do its thing, but without chasing any of the thoughts that might be wandering randomly across the mind. And you can do that by giving your mind something else to focus on for a short period of time. So this is not something that you've got to force yourself to do. It's not something that's going to be hard or difficult. We're just going to think about one thing and then move on and just keep looking at different things just to try and get the body just to release and relax. Because while we're thinking about those things that are coming up or the things that happened yesterday, we're not actually being present, and we're creating stress and conflict within our lives, possibly creating stress and conflict within our lives. Because it might be what's coming up today is quite positive and you're really looking forward to it. It might be what happened yesterday is fantastic and really looking forward to it, and that's really, really cool. That's brilliant. So it's not that there's a right or wrong here, it's just that we are trying to get our minds now to calm and find peace and release. So we do that with our Qi Gung set by starting off finding the alignments through the body. So we're looking at small things just to give our mind something to do, keep ourselves occupied at the beginning of our day to create this peace. So start off just looking at the soles of your feet. So we found our shoulder width. We're taking our awareness down through to the soles of our feet, and we're just becoming aware of how we're standing on the feet. Are the feet soft? Or are you lifting yourself up? Are you leaning forward or back? Have you got your weight going from one side to the other? Are you slightly twisted or leaning? Are you holding yourself tight, tense and rigid in a way that's creating tension in the feet? If you are, just see if you can get your feet just to soften and release. Don't worry if you can't, just allow your mind just to sink down to the feet and just imagine them just relaxing. It's almost like if you tense your fists and then you let go. It's that kind of feeling that you're looking for. So if you need to, you can tense your feet and then release. Just to get that idea of what it is you're trying to achieve. And then moving up into the ankles, same again. Just become aware of the joint and let it melt. Let it open, release. Into the calf muscles. Just softening. Again, if you need to, tense the calf muscles up, like you're clenching your fist, and then release. Let them go. Again, into the knees. Softening your thighs. Allow your posture just to move, to find the alignments so that you're standing comfortably on your legs. Softening the thigh muscles, opening up the hips, By opening up the hips, you're releasing the groin, the buttocks, the thighs, opening up the lower back, opening up the pelvic cavity. Let the tailbone just drop. You know, you're not pushing your tailbone into the ground. You're just allowing it to drop as though you're sitting down on a stool, so everything just drops and sinks. Opening up the lower back, softening the muscles in the back, softening the muscles in the waist. Softening the muscles all the way up the spine so that the spine can stretch up and elongate, and the shoulders can come to rest comfortably over the hips. Softening the muscles across the shoulder blades. Allow yourself to stand. Now, we're not taking this too seriously, we're just paying attention to what's going on with our body and just allowing everything just to release and relax as we bring our mind up. Softening the shoulder blades, softening the ball joints. This is playful, it's curious, looking at what's going on with the muscles and see if we can get that all just to chill out. Opening the upper arms, so softening the muscles. Across the chest. Down into the elbows, let the elbows expand. Opening the forearms. Softening the wrists. Emptying the hands. Then we just tuck the chin in, just to open up the neck, then empty the neck, releasing the muscles either side of the spine, coming up into the base of the skull, the occiput, and then relaxing up over the skull. Head suspended from space. Just start to breathe into the belly so the body opens up as you breathe in. And closes as you breathe out. Let the mind sink down into the belly, finding your center of gravity. Again, don't worry too much about finding it, just allow the mind just to sink. All the time, just think of that clenched fist and then let go. Anywhere you find tension, thinking of the clenched fist and let go. Okay. And then breathing in, let the hands come up the center line. Chest height, the palms turn over and raise up over the head. Stretching up, loosening everything off. And then breathing out, let the hands just circle down, softening your shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingertips. And breathing in. And breathe out. The in-breath, you're opening up. And on the out-breath, closing down. And if you want to make this more of an aerobic exercise, then when you breathe out, allow yourself to sink down into your hips. And on the in-breath, come up, opening. And on the out-breath, sink down, closing. Softening down through the shoulders and the spine. Allowing the breathing just to slow, become deeper into the body. So nothing forced. One more. Hands go up to chest height. Turn the palms, breathe out, let the hands float down to hang by the sides. And just take a few breaths, softening the body again. If you need to, become aware of your feet, your ankles, knees, the hips, tailbone. Let the tailbone just drop. Sitting down on the stool. Shoulders resting comfortably over the hips. Chin tucked in to open up the neck. And then with the bones floating in space, just release all the muscles And let everything sink, all the soft tissue sink. The bones stay upright. And then breathing in, bring the hands up to the chest. Opening, breathe out, left hand pushes down. Sorry, left hand rises up, right hand pushes down. Opening, closing. Then breathing in, open, hands come back to the chest. And breathing out, close. Swap the hands, left hand now pushes down, right hand up. Keep going, so you're opening. And if you want more of a workout on the closing, sinking into the thighs and the hips. And again, just take stock. Look at where you're holding yourself tight, tense and rigid. And remember the clenched fist, open fist, release. One more. Change, the hands come up to the chest. Breathe out, turn the palms, let the hands float down, sinking down through the feet. If you need to adjust your posture, do. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a snuffle coming. Oh, and settling down through your feet. Softening feet, ankles, knees, hips, tailbone drops, sitting down on the stool. Shoulders resting comfortably over the hips. Now don't let the spine sort of crush down or bow out. Just allow everything to sort of elongate and stretch up without sort of coming up to attention. Just stretching up, raising the head, tucking the chin under. And then just soften everything down through the body. You're looking for the alignment so that you can stand comfortably. And this is all about how you feel, not how you look. So if it feels good, you're in the right place. And if it doesn't, allow the body just to move so that you can find that comfort. Again, softening the mind, because the mind now might have decided it's going to wander off and think about what's going on later. Or think about what you did yesterday. So just stop that and allow your mind to come back and be here in the present moment. And sink the mind down through into the belly as you breathe. Don't take this too seriously. Just be present. Just be here. Be playful. And then we're going to start turning the waist and let the hands just swing. Softening down through the legs. So you're rotating around your spine, sitting into the pelvis. Turning the waist to move the shoulders and the arms. If you need to, you can speed this up a bit. And just really soften off the shoulders, loosen and release down the spine. Sinking through into the legs. And you're breathing just to slow and soften into the belly. And then we change, take the hands up either side. So we're now swinging one in front, one behind. Again, momentum generated from the waist. And just loosen the shoulders. Let everything in the arms go. Change, come up so that you're still settling down on your feet. Become aware of the feet, softening the feet, spread them out to the floor. Opening the ankles, the knees, the hips, tailbone drops, shoulders resting comfortably over the hips, chin tucked in gently to create a stretch in the spine, bones floating in space, muscles release and sink. To move just to get that comfort, then do. Allow the body to find its alignments. Keep the breathing soft into the belly. Opening up as you breathe in, closing down as you breathe out. And then as you breathe in, hands come forward. Drop your fingertips, raising the arms to shoulder height. And then as you breathe out, elbows drop, wrists drop and down. Closing. In. Opening. Breathing out. Sink down into the thighs and the hips. Then come up. Breathe out. One more. Sinking into the hips. Turn the fingertips to the right, circling the hands up. Right hand in front of the face, left hand continues on, creates the circle, holding ball in centre. And then just allow the hips to turn over the right knee. Breathing in, opening up, swap the hands, square the hips. And then breathing out, rotating around the spine, sitting into the pelvis, turn to the left, close. Open, square the hips, swap the hands. Closing, opening. Closing and opening. Softening the body all the way through. Releasing the legs so they can support you comfortably. Turning around the waist, rotating around the spine. Softening the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, opening the hands. One more. Then as the hips square, let the lower hands circle up so both hands are at the chest height. Breathing in. Breathe out, just push the hands down. Come to rest on the feet. Then closing the hands over the belly. So knuckle of the thumb in the tummy button, palm rests down. The other hand comes in flat over the top. Left hand under right for men, right hand under left for ladies. And I'm told if you do it the wrong way around, you will change sex. Although I've got no physical proof of that, I've never been brave enough to experiment. And just let the mind sink into the belly, sinking down through the feet, softening the feet, opening the ankles. Softening the knees. Opening the hips, tailbone drops, shoulders resting comfortably over the hips, and then the chin tucked in to open up the neck, bones floating in space, then the muscles sink. hands up. Wiggle the fingers at the ends of the arms, softening the shoulders, elbows, wrists. Emptying the hands, loosen the shoulder blades, softening the muscles all the way down the spine. Bring the hands down, circling the hands. Change. Breathing in, come up onto the toes. Breathe out, let yourself drop. Breathe in, come up. And breathe out. And one more. And relax. Come up, just give the legs a shake. Circling the hips. And back the other way. And then circling the shoulders. Back the other way. And relax. So I hope you've enjoyed that today. I hope that gives you a little bit of peace and fun to transfer and carry on forward into the rest of your day. So as the mind now starts to focus on what's going on later, then that tends to bring in more tension into the body, because we're now thinking forward, projecting forward, and overthinking things. So if you find yourself getting tense, tight, rigid, and thinking, hang on a minute, that's not good, then just remember the fist clenched, release. Just let everything go. Let yourself sink down into your body, and hopefully that will smooth out and make the day go with a bit more ease. If you have any comments or questions and you would like to leave them in the comments below, that would be absolutely fantastic. It's always nice to get feedback and find out what people are experiencing with all of this stuff. And if you could tag, share and like this video, that would also be absolutely fantastic, so that we can grow our community, grow our channel, and get more people doing Qi Gung in the morning, so we can create more harmony within the world. How much fun can we have playing with this today? I will bid you adieu, 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 goodbye. Oh, that sounded very final. Bye. And I will see you tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. Take care and have a really great day.